BJ Denker tweeted that he's going to be joining the staff. How did that come about?
Well, we had an opening in a quality control position, and I've been wanting to. I think BJ did a great job for Texas A&M, and I think it was a good move for him to learn under some friends and a new system. And I've always kind of had an eye on getting him back, and so now we got a chance to get him back, and he'll do a great job for us in recruiting and doing some quality control offensive stuff for us. So I'm happy to have him back.
What is the benefit of having a guy like that who knows the offense so well as part of your staff?
Well, the biggest part is when you're looking at quality control positions and all that, he's going to understand exactly what we want to look for, whether it's in recruiting or in scheme-wise. He understands the program, and he's going to have a career in this profession, no question. But in the role he's got right now, he's going to be able to provide some insight and do some things for the coaches and know what to look for without us having to explain it to him.
What will his role be in recruiting?
He's going to be a big part of it will be involved with helping organize the junior college recruiting, and having come from that, he knows it, particularly in the state of California.
How would you assess Josh Pollock's performance last season?
I think it was pretty well for the first time. We were probably doing too much with him, particularly early, both punting and kicking. And when he settled on just kicking, I think he was more comfortable. The kickoffs were always going to be an issue because his legs probably not as strong for that. But at field goals, I thought he was okay. He was pretty solid. And in the spring, he's gotten better. Today, he kicked really well in field goals. So he has some competition coming in with Lucas that we signed, but he's had a pretty good spring.
What's been your impressions of just kind of having the whole staff together for a couple weeks now?
Well, I like the coaches. The new guys are still learning a little bit, what scheme-wise and everybody's names and all that. But they've been great staff fits, and we got a lot of work still to do as coaches. We end spring ball Friday night, but they got the recruiting for the next month and a half, evaluation. We're going to have a lot of meetings coaching-wise. They have summer camps, and so we have a lot of work together as a staff to get everybody on the same page.
Was it a point of emphasis or especially important for you to bring in more competition, more talent at kicker and punter?
Yes, and we're still I like the competition we have at punter. We're still looking at maybe getting a walk-on guy or something to provide competition at kicker. Because I think with Lucas and Josh, we'll have good competition there, but I wouldn't mind having a third guy.
How much special teams have you done since Coach Knorr came aboard? Have you been able to do more?
Well, we've done more. We've installed the punt team in. We've done field goal block, and punt, and probably do maybe a little bit of punt block. But we're waiting. We're not even going to do anything with kickoff and kickoff return because that personnel may all be changing, in this in summer camp anyway. So, but we've worked hard on punt, field goal block, and we'll probably maybe do a little work on punt block, and that'll be it for the spring.
Scheme-wise with that stuff, do you make any adjustments off of last season? I know you talked
a little bit. I think the whole staff's involved, so it's not just one guy, and I like it that way. The scheme for all the units are going to get evaluated because we weren't very good at it, and sometimes it's scheme, sometimes it's personnel, and it's usually a combination of both. And not that the schemes weren't sound. I like what we were doing. We just weren't able to execute some stuff. So we're going to really evaluate that as coaches over the summer and see what we can do to put our guys in a position to make plays.
How is Cedric Peterson coming along?
Better. He's been very limited with his foot this spring, and today I think he probably did more reps today than he had done all spring, and probably could scrimmage Friday if we wanted to. I'm not sure I'm going to have him do that, but he's going to be able to help us. He's been out, and Cam Denson's been out, and those are two guys that have some experience that we've considered part of the rotation. So hopefully we'll get them back full go this summer.
Who are the wide receivers at this point that you feel really good about? And you feel
well, Cam
reliable?
And Cedric, when they were playing, Sean Brown has been the guy that's probably been the most consistent, both from last year and this spring. Poindexter has some experience. I like Zach Benjamin's done some good things. T.J. Johnson, when he's been healthy, Tony Ellison has had a really good spring. So he's a guy that's played. He's got experience, and I got a lot of confidence in Tony. And again, there's a few other guys, and there's going to be at least 5 or 6 or maybe more from the newcomers that get a chance to get in the rotation.
Some of those freshmen that play on the back end, Isaiah, Tristan, from last season when it was kind of thrown in there pretty quickly? Where have you seen the growth of some of those guys?
Oh, I think they've gotten bigger. They're physical guys, and so the size and the stuff they've done in the weight room are going to really help them. And certainly playing as a true freshman, you're like, holy cow, we got to, anything you can get's a bonus. But they're still learning on the run, and now you can see that experience has helped them. They still need to get bigger and stronger in the weight room, but I like our young safety group, and I think Coach Adai is pretty excited what they'll do the next few years.
What is the status of Kahi Nevis?
Well, right now he's doing a lot of community service for us. Why there's some corrective issues in football that we're going to get done. He's got to get done before we let him play football.
So there was some sort of off the field situation that came up.
He's doing some corrective football things. So we have when we get upset with some of the things decisions that they make, then we have them do some community service and done a lot of cleaning out the dugouts and the bleachers and some of the grounds around campus. You might see him in a different color vest at times, but I'm hopeful. Hopefully they'll get things in order before they can play football.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.